No other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I
We are a peaceful people. Struggle is with struggle. And we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow and never break. Our fathers came here and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere. Big mistake. Cause we ain't giving up no mountain, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass. We love the open country of the Rupununi and the Essequibo. Time or night, though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right. So we ain't giving up no mountain, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass. So we ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass.
People struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere, make no mistake. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
We love the open county of the Rupununi and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right.
We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
All the body man stand still. And we gonna do a body man walk right now. You ready? Boxer, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, jump, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body. Me say, body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Body jump, body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Hear me sing. So, big body can wearing tight pants. Big body just Miranda big shot. Big body can wearing tight pants. Big body just. Hear me sing. Bang bang balang, cut your body. Bang bang balang, strong baby body. Bang bang balang, cut your body. Bang bang balang. Hear me, listen. Big body can wearing tight pants. Big body just Miranda big shot. Big body can wearing tight pants. All them body man stand still. And we gonna do a body man walk right now. You ready? Boxer, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, jump, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body. Listen, body jump, body jump, body jump, there with the body jump, body jump, body jump, body jump, there with. Hear me sing, so big body can wearing tight pants, big body just wear on the big shot, big body can wearing tight pants, big body just. Hear me sing, bang bang balang, cut your body, bang bang balang, strong baby body, bang bang balang, cut your body, bang bang balang. Hear me, listen, big body can wearing tight pants, big body just wear on the big shot, big body can wearing tight pants. All them body man stand still. And we gonna do a body man walk right now. You ready? Boxer, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, jump, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body, listen. Body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Body jump, body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Hear me sing, so. Big body can wearing tight pants, big body just wear on the big shot, big body can wearing tight pants, big body just. Hear me sing, bang bang balang, cut your body, bang bang balang, strong baby body, bang bang balang, cut your body, bang bang balang. Hear me, listen. Big body can wearing tight pants, big body just wear on the big shot, big body can wearing tight pants. All them body man stand still. And we gonna do a body man walk right now. You ready? Boxer, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, jump, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body, listen. Body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Body jump, body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Hear me sing, so. Big body can wearing tight pants, big body just wear on the big shot, big body can wearing tight pants, big body just. Hear me sing, bang bang balang, cut your body, bang bang balang, strong baby body, bang bang balang, cut your body, bang bang balang. Hear me, listen, big body can.
Bang bang balang. Morning, guys. Morning, and welcome down to Livewire. We had a little sabbatical yesterday, but we're back here again with you for another program. It's really wonderful to be here with you this morning, the 21st of February 2024, and it's almost that time. It's almost that time for Mashramani. I see a lot of the ministry bands have launched. I've seen a lot of the costumes, the parties are planned. So whatever you're doing for this Mashramani, I hope you guys are going to be doing it safe, enjoying yourselves and celebrating our Guyanese culture. Okay, so morning to all the persons tuned in on the live already. A lot of people here. What, like y'all hear something important happening this morning? Vina Ramkaran, morning to you. Tosi Ram Chedi, Pam Singh, Derek Drupal, Eddie Purse. Why are you scrolling? Eddie Passad, Eunice Raghubir, good morning to you over there in Canada. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far, and I hope it continues in that vein. Omar Sharif joining us from NYC. Sherwin Siram, morning to you. Joe Nabijan joining us from Canada. Sally Jones, morning to you. Miss Ramcharan, morning to you. Prasad Pati, Neil Ramlukan joining us from NYC. Rennie Prasad, Maureen Razio, morning to you. Cecil Rampasad, morning. Karen De Silva Ali, morning to you. Gil Ian, Leland Williams, thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. Rose, morning to you. Trisha, morning to you. Desiree, morning. Clifton Messiah, morning to you. Pandey, Soma Bipat, Lola Hari, Pushram Kishore, morning to you. Data Nandalal, Naren Singh, morning to you. Sandy Mangar, Chris, morning. Vera Badar, morning. Paul Joseph, how you call me and tell me this work started by? Paul, please send me some photos of the bridge that the people start to fix for your mobile. Please send me some photos. I hear the people don't start working on the bridge, right? So I'm happy that we could have gotten that rectified. And I'm happy that that bridge is about to be rehabilitated for those persons in that Gayak area there, right? Morning to you, Paul Joseph. Big up yourself. Jane joining us from St. Martin. Good morning to you. Lisa Balkaran, morning to you. Shakira Alexi, morning to you. Gita Prasad. Big up And a special good morning to Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore and also our town clerk, Miss Candice Nelson. Good morning to you. Jean Cornelius, morning. Geeta Narain. Marisha Sami is here, bright and early. Big up yourself, Marisha. Happy to have you here. Ronnie Singh. Big up yourself, Jamila Kayum. What? Mark Alt. Morning to you. Hilton Sue. Captain Michael Captain. Aaron Ragubir. Michael Danes, Safo Diabru, Dunan Suku, morning. Krista Kurpasad, Derek Joseph, morning, everybody. Morning, everybody. Couple of things you got to deal with today, right? Again, I apologize for on being unable. Vijay Lacha, Hannah Mohammed, morning to you. Shabir Bash, morning to you as well. I'd like to apologize for not being here yesterday. We were having some technical difficulties, but we got it sorted out. So we're here again with you this morning to take you through the paces. Now, like I said, a couple of things jumped out at me, and I want to deal with them one by one, right? Now, first of all, and this is a minor issue, I'm not going to give it a lot of attention, but for clarity, for the sake of clarity. Now, nobody has any issue with a Guyanese deciding that they want to assist in the development of any area in this country. I doubt that the government would have a problem with that, right? But we must be genuine in our postings and representation of whatever help or whatever assistance we as Guyanese or corporate sponsors decide that they want to give out. It must be an accurate representation. You shouldn't mislead persons, especially when you have a large following. And recently, we have seen how some social media influencers have been embarrassing their followers. So the first thing I want to touch on here is a post that I saw made by Team Mohammed, and they were speaking to the lighting up of the West Rumveld Playground. Now, the post reads, Mr. A. Mohammed continues to play a critical role in the development of sport throughout Guyana by funding several projects to benefit young people in various communities. One of his latest projects was to illuminate the West Rumveld Playground, which will see national footballers from the Western Tigers Football Club and other small groups taking full advantage of the community, also taking full advantage also the community at whole. Now, listen, I just want to let y'all know that, well, the minister spoke to it. So let's look at your minister's response. Now, Charles Ramson is the minister, Charles Ramson Jr. is the Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport. And Minister Ramson had to make it clear that whilst Mr. Mohammed would have assisted by adding extra lights to the ground, the posts, the wiring, and lighting at the ground was already installed. Now, if Mr. Mohammed came to the ground and felt it was a little too dark and decided to put some more lights, hats off to him. But you can't just decide to remove the government from the investment into the youths of this country and pretend like if it's only Team Mohammed's investing in youths or care about the youths. I was glad that the minister highlighted as well that lighting was placed at 24 other grounds. One of those grounds is Buxton Community Center ground. And if you remember, that was done by Minister Ramson. The basketball court was done, or I should say the new rings were installed by Minister Ramson. The lighting on that ground was installed by Minister Ramson under this Irfan Ali-led administration. So it is very disingenuous of Team Mohammed's to make it seem like they took on all the responsibility wholly and solely for the lighting of the West Rumveld playground. I was just there the other day. There's an asphaltic surface, they got a new bridge, they got a new fence, they got a new gate, all kind of thing, new washroom facility, and the persons at that ground requested, I think, change in room and stands and those kinds of things. Why Mr. Muhammad didn't go and build the stands or the changing room? You understand? And I keep telling persons, it doesn't matter how much money Team Muhammad throws at any charitable event. Whether they get out kite, book, solar light at ground, whatever they're doing, building house, whatever they are doing, it cannot equate to the investment the government is making in the people of Guyana. Right? It cannot equate. And I'm saying to you, one initiative alone, the Because We Care and the funding that has been allotted for that, I'm saying that Team Muhammad has not made that in donations as yet. Let's look at the Because We Care grant for 2024 alone for the 200 plus students in private and public schools. Mr. Muhammad is not making that type of investment. You understand? So whilst it is welcomed, assistance from Guyanese who have benefited off the resources of Guyana to become rich, to decide to give back to Guyana, that is fine. But do not post things like this and pretend like, oh, this is my initiative, wholly and solely. I put these lights in on these grounds. I made it so better. No, sir. No, sir. This is you coming at the 11th hour and then claiming whole day work. You understand me? And claiming whole day work. So y'all continue to do the good that you're doing out there, Team Muhammad's. But I am suggesting to you that you be honest with the persons that follow you and support you in relation to your efforts and your charitable efforts. Right? Let us be honest about it. So that's all I got to say on the Team Muhammad's issue. It's not an issue, but you know, we can't have the misinformation going out there. Now, I have a video I want to share with y'all. And look, y'all know how these people does annoy me.
Wrong at my corner.
So y'all know how these people already annoy the stuffings out of me. Now, this here is Nima Flubes from Moko, making herself a blasted fool in Region 5. You understand? Making herself a blasted fool in Region 5. Now, Nima Flubes find a ground in Region 5 and decide to make a video. Nima Flubes is from Moko, right? Mind you. But Nima Flubes can't go to the Moko ground and show anybody what's going on there. You know why? Because the Moko ground is in wonderful condition. Recently plowed and leveled. You understand me? Brand new basketball court put in there. So she cannot go there. She cannot go there and say, oh God, look at the Moko ground. Oh, look at the condition it's in. My residents, they're suffering. Nima Flubes had to go Tilta Region 5. That don't concern she. Tilta Region 5 that don't concern her. Right? Now, y'all listen to Nima Flubes here. Y'all listen, then let me show y'all what's really going on. And y'all take into consideration, these are the people who are coming in 2025 to ask you for your vote. Listen.
I would have known this ground for a number of years. I know when work started here, and every time I come and I check this ground, nothing is being actually done. You just see the light.
Why the video playing some man?
Put up this building like this for the longest while, everything like this. I guess 251 grounds that the minister mentioned in the budget debates, that this probably is one of the projects that they're working on. So I'm wondering when the residents in Maikoni will actually get the benefits and the use of this ground in Branch Road. Imagine we saw the ground locked up for 3 years. In the condition it is, just informed by residents that the NDC actually is dumping the garbage on the ground.
Good. Stop. Let me stop right there. Just informed by the residents, the NDC is dumping the garbage on the ground. And also let me inform you, right? Some of these grounds in these communities fall directly under the purview of these NDCs. So we know the reason for the garbage being dumped on the ground at, I think this is Perth or somewhere in Region 5. So the NDC, as Nima Flubes, Member of Parliament, said, is dumping the garbage there.
This is the alternative for which the youths in Branch Road or Port Village have to utilize to play their football, as you see the evidence of their goal that they have made.
These people so tasteless, baseless, and worthless. Now, let me take y'all to something here. Right? Y'all ever wondered who is in charge of the what was the right name of the area? This thing's small. I got to pull it up on my screen. What's the right name of this area? Oh gosh. Sorry, people. Just give me a second. Where is it? Downloads. Okay, great. Good. So, as I was saying, what we're looking at here is the results for the LGE elections for the Hamlet Chance area. Right? We're looking at the results for the Hamlet Chance area at the 2023 LGE elections. Right? The overall between the APNU and the People's Progressive Party Civic, APNU 415, PPPC 53. Right? Number of seats allocated to candidates. Right? So APNU, a Party for National Unity, 3 seats. PPPC, no seats. Now we see who were voted for, the constituency candidates. So you have a Bourne, you have a Sealy, and you have a Rockcliffe. These are the councillors in charge of this area. You understand me? I just wanted to show y'all this. Now, these are the councillors who are running that NDC. Did Miss Nima Flubes go to see what the councillors or what that NDC has been doing to upgrade that ground or anything of the sort? Did Miss Flubes go and find out why the NDC is dumping garbage on the ground? The PNC, APNU, NDC. Now she's coming here to talk about Minister Ramson and ground and one of the grounds he say doing and all kind of nonsense. How are we going to do the ground if the NDC dumping garbage in it? The NDC is the body that is causing the children,
but this is it
that she is talking here now as their play area because they're dumping garbage in the ground. But Ms. Flubes gonna come to Guyanese to make it seem like the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport doesn't care about this ground here at Perth. When the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport under Minister Ramson has done way more at more grounds in, you could say, three and change years than this young lady's government whilst they were in office. So Nima Flubes, I don't know what to tell you, but these lies that y'all keep putting out to people. Let me hear what she got to say.
Condition under which those youngsters now have to exercise and practice their pastime in this little story park.
Because the NDC dumping garbage there. How is the government? And mind you, again, I'm saying a lot of these grounds fall under the purview of these NDCs. So you can imagine the NDC not taking up its responsibility in terms of ensuring they're collecting taxes and that kind of thing, and doing roads and maintaining the grounds and putting in street lights and that kind of thing in the community. to have Miss Nima Flew Best now come here and pretend like if it is the government fault, the ground in the condition it in. The government don't run the NDC. I just show you all the results of the LG elections. This is a APNU NDC. Right? Now, look. This is the area that they are in. Right? This is no, this is not it. This is the area, Hamlet Port, where the NDC falls. The constituency 1. Constituency 1. And if you look at this here, who won constituency 1? Where's the councillor? What the councillor doing? You could come and play you telling people about grung in port and grung in port. Why you don't go and check the grung in Buxton and see how it looking? Go and check the grung at the Mackenzie Sports Club. See how it looking. Go and check the grung in New Amsterdam. Go and check the grung at Bayrock. Go and check the grung in your community of Mocha Primary School, where all the kids and the people who come and play basketball and football and everything. Go and check your community. Now imagine they win this area. They were out of the little bit of LAAs that they won at the last LG. They won this area. Now coming to tell people about government. The NDC, what the NDC doing? Why didn't visit? Why didn't you call out one of your councillors, Miss Flubes, and ask them why is the NDC dumping garbage at the ground where the little children got to play and practice and do recreational activities? How do we still to the Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport? And how many can Miss Flubes go to? One ground that the APNU upgrade? Can Miss Flubes do her next video at one ground in any part of this country that the APNU AFC would have upgraded, put in lights, do over the field, wherever, anywhere? Somebody please tag Miss Nima Flubes. And that is what you get from PNC APNU people. A set of empty a set of empty promises, a set of empty promises, and a set of Jim Cock bring Ram Goat story. That's what you get. That's what you, and barefacedness too. Imagine, she don't think people could check and see who in charge of this NDC. And mind you, a lot of these NDCs that are controlled by the APNU AFC, if it wasn't for government's intervention, nothing would be happening in these communities. Because just to manage the subvention and the monies that they are collecting from residents and making sure that they implement things that benefit the residents, they cannot do. So I am surprised that Nima could have the gall to play she visiting grounds. Well, I guess this falls under her new portfolio that she took over from Mr. Figueroa, right? If you all remember, there was a video with Vince Roy Jordan blocking Minister of Public Works. Minister of Public Works. At the time, she was Minister of Public Service, right? Being blocked from entering a ground to examine a building there where the residents had called Minister Sonia Prag to have some classes started there in the community, right? Let me see if I could pull up the video quick for you. Vince Roy Jordan blocked the minister. You understand? In 2022, in November. Block her from entering the ground to bring development to the community. And then Nima go and talk about grounds. This is the height of barefacedness and I pass to the people of Region 5. You understand? Firstly, that you have a waste like Vince Wright Jordan as your representative. That's the first thing. You understand? And the fact that he would find it necessary to block development in a community. Find it necessary to do so. And Nima Flubes, who cannot go to her community because her community ground is done. She can't go to Buxton. And that's why I keep telling y'all, these places where these persons from Solace, where they could have gone and in 10 minutes, whip up a whole crew to cause disruption and unrest in the city. You understand? They can't do it anymore because those same persons now got small business or they're doing some small contract or something. You understand? So they got things to lose. So people not interested in that sort of foolishness. Where's the damn video? You understand? Account suspended. But yeah, that's the kind of thing. So even when you bring in developmental areas that are areas that want development, although they may have supported the opposition, you'll have opposition personnel coming there and causing a problem. Why am I not finding this video? But this has happened, people. It has happened. I think somebody just sent it to me. Let me see quick. Right? Oh, thank you, Sally Jones. Thank you. Hey, you're making joke with my Livewire people. Right? You making joke with my Livewire people. Let me show y'all. Let me download it and show y'all. This is how they was operating when it was time for development, grounds, and these kinds of things. You understand? This is how they behave. Imagine a minister of government come to your community to see what the government could do to enhance, bring some training to the center, do something in the area. They're not interested in that. They are not interested in that. Their only interest is to keep people in sufferation and then turn around and tell the people, is the government got them so? Is the government got them like that? When it's totally not the case. Like I said, let me remind you of when Minister of Public Service, former Minister of Public Service, the Honorable Sonia Parag, went to Region 5, Belladrum, or the area there, you understand, to interact with residents, to have activities of skills training and that kind of thing happen at the community center ground there. She was stopped. Let's take a look.
I am a resident of this community.
What is your name?
Graves Andy. Ivanhoe Graves Andy.
What is your concern?
My concern is generally this building has been trapped by members and cohorts of the opposition representing here today, and they have this building under their grasp, and they're not having it for the youths to have access so that they can have no access to development in terms of education, recreational facilities, job employment, and they can sit there and say whatever the case is, but they have here a building that was fully equipped and given to them with everything, a computer lab, a library, all the utilities. As it stands here today, all the utilities have been removed. All the light is, the electricity is gone. The water is gone. You understand? They got a piggery that is run down. I didn't even know if they got rats inside, much as pigs. So,
Community?
I am a resident of this community.
What is your name?
Graves Andy. Ivanhoe Graves Andy.
What is your concern?
My concern.
Y'all hear from the horse's mouth. Resident of Belladrum. The man gave his name. Y'all go and look for him. You understand? Y'all go and look for him. Vince Roy Jordan. And you hear what the man said? They get the facility with everything inside. They carry it away. They carry it away. And this is how the opposition operates. They ain't do nothing for the facility whilst they in power. They ain't upgrade the ground. Now that they're out of power and somebody else is coming to say, hey, Belladrum, we see your heart in, let me do something for you. They now have an issue with that. And their MP, Vince Roy Jordan, is to fight down the former Minister of Public Service, now Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, from accessing that area to see what is needed to get that facility up and running for the people of Belladrum. And the area would usually support the PNC, APNU, AFC. Another thing you must know about Belladrum. Belladrum has this facility called, Jesus Christ. It's a packaging facility. And it's run by the Small Business Bureau, right? That facility was commissioned under the APNU with not a piece of machinery in it, just pictures on a wall. Just pictures on a wall, not a single piece of machinery. If you see the commissioning ceremony, and that is what they're interested in, drinks and party, but to do the work, to get the facility running, so it's benefiting those agro processors and farmers in that area. No, they don't have no time with that. So when that facility was launched in Belladrum, this was when they bounced out Granger son-in-law Gaskin as Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, and they had another guy there, Ramraj or Rupraj or something. And he was there. And all you could have seen in the photos were pictures of the equipment, what it's supposed to look like, and a description of what it's supposed to do. Up until they were voted out of office, they didn't put nothing in that place. Up until the time they were voted out, they put nothing in that place. Minister Onij Walron came in, you understand? Got the machinery. Now that facility is operational. So now we're doing bottling, it's pressing dry coconut to make coconut water. It got a dehydrator for these seasoning and these things these people's package. It got the packaging machine. It got a tea bag maker. It got the husker kind of thing in there. Belladrum. And just behind the facility, low-income housing scheme, young professional housing scheme. You understand? Belladrum. Something that the PNC, APNU, People's Movement, all of them didn't think Belladrum needed. Right? They didn't think Belladrum needed it. So when I see people like Nemo going around the place, and as I said earlier, making herself a blasted fool, talking about ground and running away from the real issue of why the ground is in that condition. Now, think about it. They're using the ground as a dump site. Right? How the ministry coming in there to do anything? How is the ministry coming in there to do anything? I'm asking Nima Flew best to go to the NDC and find out what is their plan for the ground. I've seen in Region 6 the grounds and the groundworks that are happening. The NDC is taking up their mandate and looking after the thing. So Nima, you got to do better. You have to do better. You can't be misleading people like this. You cannot be misleading people like this. And for the people of Belladrum, I assure you that the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport at some point will get that ground in order, because I am absolutely sure you can't depend on the NDC. I am absolutely sure of that. They will maintain it in its current condition to frustrate you. And when you come and ask, they will tell you, is the government have it so? Is the government dumping the garbage there? Is the government got the gate locked so people can't access the facility? Right? And it might surprise me, because in our video, let me throw it up again. In our video, let me go back to the start.
For a number of years,
you could see like the fence look new. And you could see like they got solar lights around the ground. So it is a possibility that the government start work on this ground and the NDC decide to go and start dumping garbage in the ground to stymie the work. And that's what you guys got to remember. These people will go to any lengths to frustrate Guyanese. You understand me? To any lengths to frustrate Guyanese. So we see they got a new fence. We seeing solar lights around the ground. They probably was building a pavilion or whatever it is there. Then the NDC start dumping garbage in there. What do you expect the government to do? What do you expect the government to do? We want them to do. And that's why I tell you all, it's like for sometimes. Because this comment is light to you so bare face. That fence look new. Look, we got lights on the other side of the ground there. Solar lights all around the ground. And Nima talking. Nima talking. These people have nothing to offer Guyanese other than lies and deception. And that's the sad part about it, because some Guyanese are staunch followers of this group, right? And some Guyanese are unable to pick sense out of nonsense. Why the ground ain't been in good condition 2015 to 2020? Show us what the ground was looking like then. Or come and say to us, hey, look, we put in this fence and these lights and the PVP ain't do nothing yet. Just making wild, vague statements about ground in do and ground in this and ground in that. As a matter of fact, Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore, please, when you go home today, please take some pictures of the ground in Mocha and send them to me so I could show them tomorrow. You understand me? Please send some photos of the ground so I could show them tomorrow how Nima flew best ground in her community looks. And you know why? Probably because the NDC and dumping the garbage there. And that's probably thanks to Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore. Because you actually now have a PVPC councillor sitting down on that NDC. So the NDCs where you don't have any, the PNC, PNU team running amok. And then coming to blame it on the government. The government is the NDC. The government is the NDC. And that's the nonsense I just can't stand. Right? That's the nonsense I can't fathom it. And that's another thing too. These same people are so close to God. Love to call God name. Right? Love to call God name. God don't like ugly body. You can't lying bare face like that and misinforming people. That is your NDC. What has your NDC been doing for that area? What have they been doing? Why are your MPs blocking government ministers from accessing facilities to bring betterment to Guyanese in these communities that voted PNC, that now seeing the light and want to move forward? What was going on in sport 2015 to 2020? Now y'all realize they got young people who want to play sports and do things. This opposition, out of order, people. Out of order. Highly out of order. And they will never again have that opportunity to mislead Guyanese. Or not even to mislead, to get into office to waste Guyanese time. Because that's all they're doing. All these things Aubrey Norton playing, he talking about he can do when he gets into office and all this and all of that. Aubrey Norton couldn't even suggest that to the Granger administration. Nobody wanted to see an Aubrey Norton. What was an Aubrey Norton on the Granger? Aubrey Norton was an advisor of youth. They banish RP Norton to Kurukuru campsite. You run course there. You understand? And give people certificates that they can't take anywhere, even locally, because people don't recognize them nonsense that they get. And to drink and crash up the government them vehicle, the Land Cruiser. Right? Right? So I just want y'all to know that Aubrey Norton couldn't talk to the government. Aubrey Norton was busy at Middle Street at the former Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport Annex in the top floor conference room, drinking. And when he done, jump in the government Land Cruiser and crash it up because he drunk. Driving drunk. And I think the Land Cruiser never make it back. It get right off. You have to get another vehicle. And that is fact what I'm telling you. Nobody can carry me to court for that. That's the kind of leadership you get from people like them. That's the kind of leadership. And this nonsense that Nima Flubest doing. Where was Nima Flubest? And that's what I'm saying. They're bringing these people. They're bringing these people. Nima, Devin Sears, this lady, Lewis, the Muslim lady, more in Philadelphia. A set of people you don't know what they accomplish in this life, what they do. Matter of fact, I didn't even see some of them on the campaign trail when the last election. You understand? Couldn't see them. Now they are championing the rights of Guyanese. Where were you when your administration was there and you could have made a difference? Why Neba didn't tell them about the ground at port there to get fixed? And the NDC dumping garbage there then? That's the sad part about it. That's the sad part. But again, Guyana moving forward, and we ain't got no issue in relation to bothering with these persons on the other side. Because more and more every day, Guyanese realize they have nothing to offer you. Right? So, in other news, Guyana continues to develop. As you know, there is the oil and gas supply chain expo going on at the Marriott. Saw President Ali. He did an interview with Bloomberg where he highlighted that his administration is building Guyana's economy not based on monetizing oil and gas reserves only. So there's a focus on the traditional sectors and new sectors as well for Guyana to get involved in. There is also bilateral strengthening of the bilateral relationship between the Dominican Republic and Guyana, which should augur well for the development here. Minister Indar would have informed the public that over 4,300 communities roads have been built since 2020, right? There was an MOU inked to establish a cassava plant here in Guyana, which will see the creation of 100 jobs for that industry. Also, recently, we had 9 new magistrates taking the oath of office, and this is aimed at tackling the cases backlog that we're currently seeing in the judicial system. So I was glad to see that there's an addition of magistrates into the system to speed up the process. Oftentimes, some people are left on remand for too long in relation to some of the issues they would have been arrested with, right? We're also hearing that the gas assure pipeline scheduled to be complete for 2024, the ending of 2024. So, guys, we're looking at cheaper electricity sooner than we think, you know? And also we have the Trinidad and Tobago Energy Minister saying that Guyana has the potential to influence the region's energy security. So those are some articles you guys could check out there on the Department of Public Information's website or their Facebook page to have a better read and understanding of what is really taking place in and around this country. So the doom and gloom that you're hearing from the opposition side and people like Nima, oh God, Guyana, oh God, what gonna happen? It's not so, right? The Ministry of Labor has also engaged 115 stakeholders at the labor law compliance at a labor law compliance seminar, and that's important too, to ensure that these employers and stakeholders are aware of the labor laws, so that Guyanese aren't disenfranchised or treated adversely in relation to functioning in the workplace. Morning, caller.
Good morning, my brother. How are you this morning?
Not too bad.
I know the yesterday. I said, you will be working for you. I said, kind of like you will be working all wrong now.
No, man, don't say that. That will be the award.
So I said, I want to, if that's a joke, correct you, man. I said, I want to know who will attack my friend. Anyway, I noticed now, for these WhatsApp and Facebook and whatever it is, a lot of nonsense stuff is going on. A lot of nonsense. Yesterday I didn't get to hear about you yesterday. I said I run through my phone and look and see what thing going on. There's a lot of nonsense, but you got some man named Doggy. He's investigating, He investigating this, and people calling, and they talk how critic is cussing and critic is this. He more worse than critic. He was atrocious yesterday. I joined for him. The other one, what they say is Modwater e-command, because look, there's a lot of nonsense by a slack this e-command. He said Bushir man, which is critics asking for go after critics is a gay. He in NATO, he left, he got thing is tracked GTT and the police force. He got thing is track people down and no them they should lock this man up. Then he call you name.
Who name?
You.
Who? Mudwater?
Yeah. He call Minister Mukai name.
Oh my God.
And he want put y'all into this key business.
No, sir, I'm not involved.
I know that, man. Listen, I know if he's listening.
But I saw the video. I hear he saying something, but they're gonna sue me or something because some worries. Let it try.
He sue you and Minister Mukai. And a lot of look, my partner, a lot of nonsense by I don't listen to no more. I stop listening. I stop. This Mr. Mohammed, he will get set up with them same people who you see go playing that they like him. You understand? Them same people we mixing up with them, like he doing stupidness. If you helping something, you're helping something.
Right.
You want to say that you do this and the government and this and that. I don't know if I believe it's he thing. I believe it's them same people, PNC followers that he got. You understand? Setting up them thing and writing them thing up and putting it on Facebook. I shock at Mr. Mohammed. I shock him because they don't like him. Because themselves they're talking that he must get jail and a lot of
Exactly. You remember James Bond had to come out and tell him how much money them people donate to the PNC?
Well, all right, good. He should have nonsense and stop that far with me. He stopped donating don't donate for nobody. Let your business go good, keep your money, you got your relatives, let it spend. Because themselves setting themselves to set me up, talk a lot of nonsense about it, and this and that, and all the terror, and we get built, and then it go by, by life itself. Anyway, I was listening to the GTU president.
Mm.
I thought they don't get money, don't get things to people. I thought they don't get them.
The corporate sponsors, we don't know where the strike relief, the money the people donate in there with there.
He said they're going to get it, but they know the corporate sponsors know they didn't get all or they didn't get it yet or something. What happened to the money? Teachers, the teachers. What the union? What happened? The money done. It can't. He said it's bury people and give grants.
Yeah, but he got show us some kind of record of these people who receiving these grants and who it burying.
Them people that lying, you know what I'm to them now? They're panicking now. Because the corporate sponsors like they coming up. Well, they said they're getting money from the diaspora in America. So they will continue as long as possible. I know they're not continuing as long as possible. I know when this month done, you understand, it's problem.
Brethren, let me tell you something. Yesterday, I passed in the education department. It's literally 3 people out there. I was so vexed I get to take the photo. The vehicle was moving so fast. Literally 3 people. So them teachers get February pay and see the deduction and get cents. You understand me?
No, I think they don't get till next month.
So till next month? Well, I didn't even know.
Yeah, next month. Next month. From next month, they're going to see the deduction.
Yeah.
Almost what they must start saying before it go. They must start by before it go to 0.
Exactly.
Like,
let me go back to work. Back to work.
Because one teacher said, if they call them and tell them they're going to give them money for some allowance or something, they can't do. They want the salary raised. How much they want the salary? The teachers union never sit down with government, look, and say, look, we need 50%, we need 10%, we need 5%. No, we need nothing but all the people come to the ring. Teachers pay must raise. Teachers pay must raise. Raise to what? What was it you wanted to raise to?
By them didn't even know.
Where's the McDonald? Believe she's powerful. She want build fame. She wanted to build fame. That's all they wanted to do is build fame. Who best go and check the ground and all them things though? They don't tell themselves, Cornell. They don't tell themselves. The teachers will get the teachers out. We will get the teachers them out.
Right.
And we will do action.
Yeah.
That's what the only piece of gold they got in their hand, make the sort of fire and big it up, is the strike of the teachers. But I hardly hearing the PNC leaders say anything about it.
But that's my point, brother. You see Aubrey Norton, them ain't really following it up. None of you hardly seen members of parliament out there. You're seeing worries like Gary Besson, a set of John Cruz.
He should never go there. Because he make a lot of ex-soldiers in the army. He make them nearly kill themselves. He knock off people who hold the bank. Who hold the bank. He should never come there and talk. There's a pack of hypocrites. We come out there and talk. He knock off so much people, must over 400 persons or 500 persons from the army. Which are from the second infantry, the people militia.
Yeah.
Because it's a thing when you resign, you understand? You could go back on. You could go back on second infantry.
Okay.
You understand? You could go back on when you resign, retire from the regular. You got the second infantry, which is the militia. You could go back on and work. And when you take over, he dismisses actually everybody.
Wow.
Dismiss. Say your time done. Stay out. Chase what you want to come. He believe he was easy. I was standing in front of Gary Best's face and tell he's a dog.
I ain't get wrong, brother. I ain't get wrong at all.
I'm telling you. And then he go out and say what teachers pay. Why he didn't make thing for soldiers pay raise when he went there? But you see, these people, boy, you know, these people, sometimes I read the news there, in foreign news, that this country, Vietnam, this African country, they got big protesting going on, people protesting in naked skin. High cost living, high over there. They show you in Nigeria. Once go back and check it up, you will see it. They said people, the little people protesting naked skin. So I said, I hope they are not thinking, I know the teachers.
Now them teachers got enough pride, they ain't gonna go to them levels. Plus there's a licking charge in you, indecent exposure. In the lockups you going.
And those are isle country too. Those are isle country. You understand? A white dog have going on. Nigeria, dog have going on. Those are isle country. You understand?
Yeah. But thank you for sharing your views with me. It's a good thing we have a little better leaders to manage our resources better so that we don't fall into them kind of traps, you know?
I only pray to God to let they don't go there because I know we're going to go on. It's problems. you go raise public service money, teachers' money, you're going to double it.
Or Aubrey and he wishful thinking. But thanks for calling.
Man, my brother.
Take care. Morning to Tiziano. See you on the live. Special morning to you. I ain't see you here in a long time, but I'm glad that you're here. Big up yourself. Morning to Arena at Sobers as well joining us. But you understand what the caller said? You understand what the caller said? Some of these people should be the last to play the advocating for people's rights. Mr. Light, where is the teachers their money? Where is the teachers their money? Mr. Light, did you ask Coretta McDonald to resign her post as General Secretary of the GTU as it relates to the rules stipulate for that union? Before they come to play their advocating for anyone, they need to get themselves in order. And you know something? If you look at it, any kind of madness, stuff you can't understand, like it don't make sense to you, you see who's there wrong it? Any kind of misleading information, people who making claims and can't back them up with facts or any evidence, you see where this come from? Right? Listen, March is soon approaching. March is soon approaching, and we will have the case in relation to the electoral fraud moving forward. I can't wait for the blow by blow. I used to sit down and watch the COI. I don't know how much I used to do it. But I was flabbergasted. I got a friend, Quincy Anderson. He loved to use the word flabbergasted. At some of the accounts from officials who had roles during that time. Former Commissioner of Police Leslie James. Oh my God. For a Commissioner of Police, I would have been, listen, he didn't know, he ain't sure, he didn't think, he didn't feel a set of worries. You understand me? Maxine Graham, who I had real respect for. You understand? Couldn't even defend her actions at that COI. End up she farming now. That's how serious it was. Senior deputy commissioners of police and commissioner of police, they ain't got records, they ain't keep this book, they ain't got a book, they ain't had this, they ain't got done it, they ain't some phone in ring, all kind of madness. And they had superintendency over the Guyana police force. You can imagine the chairman of GCOM tell the commissioner of police at the time, I don't feel safe. I feel like I'm in danger. And the commissioner did nothing. He sent no extra ranks. He sent a senior officer. He go down himself and check. Nothing. He didn't feel it was necessary. The head of the Guyana Elections Commission is saying she feels unsafe during a general and regional election. And that is the response of the then Commissioner of Police. Y'all see when Valda Lawrence and all them and this worries Dr. Cummins went to testify. Same Dr. Cummins who was threatening to take away accreditation from the international observers. You understand me? Y'all see what they say when they testify? And that testimony is because they don't want to incriminate themselves. Because they can help lock up their own self. They actually talk what they do. And that's what guys need to remember. These people ain't have nothing of sense or substance to offer us. Nothing of sense or substance. And as Hamilton Green said, they will continue to rig the elections. They will continue to rig the elections. You heard Hamilton Green, former General Secretary, former Prime Minister, former Mayor Hamilton Green. I think he's the only surviving Burnhamite. Who else alive from Burnham era that actually worked with Burnham side by side? Who else? I trying to, anybody help me? Anybody who know? Anybody from the opposition that work on the Burnham time like Hamilton Green, please, y'all help me. Because what? How old is Hamilton Green? What going on with this man? Me, I ain't wishing for him to die, but Jesus Christ, what you doing, brother? You understand? So y'all hear the plan. Well, thank you. So Granger and Hammy. The only two surviving Burnhamites that got right now is Granger and Hamilton Green. Oh gosh, watch Reynard. Oh, Jesus Christ. Carl Greenidge. So we got three. Oh my goodness. No, man. Oh, man. So we got Granger, we got Carl Greenidge, and we got Hammy. The only David Hines. Oh, Lord, it's enough for them. All right, I'm done. I want to know no more. They got enough Burnhamites still alive. Right? So that's why probably the opposition is so corrupt still. Probably. Somebody said Joseph Harmon. Yeah, he old enough. But he might have been a youth then, you know. He might have been a teenager. He didn't really like work with and being a part of the Burnham government. But yes, possible, Joseph Harmon. Trouble in the dance. Listen, people, if you got family looking for work, the mayor and city council is hiring. They have several positions they are hiring for. So here they are. I think I posted this on my Facebook page. So if you know anybody that's looking for work, here's an opportunity for some employment. And also, is this today? Where's the date? Come on, Guyana Police Force. Or probably it's at the bottom of this thing scrolling. Let me see. No, I think I know date. Anyway, they're recruiting in Region 3. Y'all could probably call the numbers on the screen and find out whether it's today or what day it's happening. But the Guyana Police Force is recruiting in Region 3. So if you're looking for work, the bottom right, let me see by here. I can't really see these images properly when they're on screen. So I have to look at them after the fact. Here, let me check the date. No, there's no date. They got no date here. Oh, no, yeah. So the 26th and the 27th of February at Parika Zara Center. Interviews and exams start at 9 a.m. And then there's the Lagrange Zara Center on the 28th and the 29th of February. So if you have any family that is young and able-bodied, you could probably let them know that the Guyana Police Force is doing recruiting in Region 3 on the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, and the 29th. The 26th and the 27th at Parika Zara Center, and the 28th and the 29th at the Lagrange Zara Center. For more information, you can call 630-4374 or 671-9681 or 620-6458. Right? So, you know, let people find some work. Let people find some work. And all those people who complain they ain't got work, we got 2 places here that hiring. 2 places here that hiring. So y'all check it out. And, you know, let me do a thing. Let me do a thing. Before I go, I wanted to share this video with you in relation to the waterfront development that's going to be happening there on Carafest Avenue. And again, I mean, the landscape of Guyana continues to transform, and I'm so happy about it. In a few years, we will be looking, just as they say, little Dubai. Little Dubai. So you guys have a look and those persons in the diaspora, have a look at what you can expect on that seawall area there in just a few years.
Northern coast of Georgetown, just minutes away from its international airport. A mixed-use development of 50,000 square meters with a total built-up area of more than 75,000 square meters and an estimated completion date in 3 years. We are building a new benchmark in hospitality on the enchanting shores of Georgetown. The development will include a hotel with 261 rooms and suites and a separate branded hotel apartment project featuring 156 premium units, 10 duplex villas, a members club, and a convention center, all surrounded by beautiful landscaped gardens. The development takes full advantage of the captivating views of the Atlantic Ocean and the lush skyline of Georgetown offered by the location. With 8 architectural details, spacious interiors, and a variety of services designed to meet the highest global standards, Assets Group marks the beginning of its ventures in Georgetown, Guyana, northern coast of Georgetown.
Y'all see what's going on? You see what's going on? We transforming. We transforming. We moving. I get this sub request for the Norton song again. I get this sub request. I gotta run it. I gotta run it before we go. But yeah, folks, it's time for me to head out of here. Y'all go out there and be productive this Wednesday. Be safe on the roadways. I know a lot of people gearing up for Mashramani. Make sure you have everything set. Check out the mayor and city council if you are looking for your spots. Try not to vend illegally. Let's live in peace and love for this Mashramani season. And before we go, we're gonna run it by popular request. They want this song again. They want this song again. So we gonna run it.
All them body man stand still. And we gonna do a body man walk right now. You ready? Boxer, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk. Everything. Body walk, jump. Body walk. Everything. Body. Listen. Body jump. Everything. Body jump. Everything. Hear me sing. So, big body can't wear in tight pants. Big body just wear on the big shot. Big body can't wear in tight pants. Big body just. Hear me sing. Bang bang balang, cut your goalie. Bang bang balang, strong baby goalie. Bang bang balang, cut your goalie. Bang bang balang, hear me, listen. Big goalie can't wear in tight pants. Big goalie just wear on the big shot. Big goalie can't wear in tight pants. All them goalie man stand still.
Look, y'all hear it here first. Y'all hear it here first. Y'all hear it here first. Right? Listen, if y'all see Aubrey Norton anywhere today, y'all holler bang bang badang. Bang bang badang. Y'all have a wonderful day. Remember, before I go, I always tell y'all it's all about peace, it's all about love, it's all about one Guyana.
Are we gonna do a body man walk right now? You ready? Boxer, let me go now. I am body man, stand still. Are we gonna do a body man walk right now? You ready? Boxer, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, jump, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body, listen. Body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Body jump, body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Hear me sing, so. Big body can't wear in tight pants. Big body just wear on the big shot. Big body can't wear in tight pants. Big body just. Hear me sing. Bang bang balang, cut your goldie. Bang bang balang, strong baby goldie. Bang bang balang, cut your goldie. Bang bang balang, hear me, listen. Big goldie can't wear in tight pants. Big goldie just wear on the big shot. Big goldie can't wear in tight pants. I am goldie man, stand still. Are we gonna do a goldie man walk right now? You ready? Boxer, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Goldie walk, goldie walk, goldie walk, everything. Goldie walk, jump, goldie walk, goldie walk, goldie walk, everything. Goldie, listen. Goldie jump, goldie jump, goldie jump, everything. Goldie jump, goldie jump. Big goldie can't wear in tight pants. Big goldie jump. Hear me sing. Bang bang balang, cut your goldie. Bang bang balang, strong baby goldie. Bang bang balang, cut your goldie. Bang bang balang, hear me, listen. Big goldie can't wear in tight pants. Big goldie just wear on the big shot. Big goldie can't wear in tight pants. I am goldie man, stand still. Are we gonna do a goldie man walk right now? You ready?